All right, let's talk about Pinterest, everyone. Now, one of the things that's the biggest mistake that bloggers think about Pinterest is that it's just another social media platform where you can add comments if you want. Be like, ooh, I love this pin and all that stuff because it's a social media platform. But what it really, really is instead is a SEO platform. Yes, people go there to search for things, especially ideas. It is an idea generator for people. They go to Pinterest, they type in what they want to see, and then they scroll the results. Those are your pins. And so it's important for bloggers who are on Pinterest that Pinterest serves up your pins on the top row. Think of the top row of Pinterest as the first 3 spots in Google. Okay. So as an example, let's just find something here. So on Google, you might search bulletin ideas for home office, perhaps. Maybe you're looking for that. So you have the result here, Pinterest, of course, there. But if we avoid Pinterest, you can see more here. And I am here on the top of Google for bulletin board ideas. That's good for me because I'm getting traffic through my pin here. This is my image and my blog. This is similar to Pinterest. So if we go to Pinterest and we search for bulletin board ideas, you can look at the first row here, right here. The first row is what would equate to the first few results of Google. And you can see my pin is on the second row, which equates to my Google ranking as well. I'm not in the first 3 spots, but I am there. You can see you can work your pins to rank on Pinterest, and it could also rank in Google, but I'm not talking about that today. I'm just talking strictly about Pinterest SEO. How can we start competing with, and here, this is mine too. So I am technically in the first row here, by the way. I didn't see that one. But how can we move our pin up to the first row of Pinterest? The best way to do that is with your SEO strategy. I'm just going to go through all the places you can put your SEO keywords on Pinterest so that Pinterest knows what your profile is about and knows what your boards are about and knows what your pins are about so that it can serve up your profile, your pins, your brand on Pinterest to the right audience. Okay, that's important. So if we go to my profile on Twins Mommy, now Twins Mommy is a blogging brand and Pinterest is not that keen on blogging brands. So I have to think outside the box of things that work. That's why I wrote that post about bulletin board ideas, because Pinterest likes visual content. If I can create more content about decor ideas, then I can get more pinners to my blog. And just to help you out, I recently did a Pinterest audit on my channel. So go check that out. The replay is there on my channel. But one of the things that I've noticed was many bloggers were not putting keywords in the right spot. The first spot to put Pinterest keywords is your title, okay? Now, if you have a long blog name, you can put your blog name on here, but ideally, I wouldn't. I don't put Twins Mommy here anywhere. I put my name, I put a pipe, and I put the keywords I want Pinterest to know what I'm about. I'm about starting a blog for moms. I'm about blogging tips and working from home. I can change this, but I'm going to stick with this for a while. I may over time put home decor if I'm going to really blow out that category on Twins Mommy. But at the moment, this is what I have. Like I told you, I'm not getting a lot of traffic with this content, but I have built up my profile enough so that I am getting clicks to my pins. So this is the first part, is to find keywords to put in your title. The next spot is here in your about section. Now, this about section isn't your elevator pitch. It isn't your unique selling point. Okay. This is who you are and who you help with what ideas or content. That's all it is. You need to answer those questions. What do you share? Who do you help? And why should I trust you, kind of thing. Okay, so I have advice for moms to start a mom blog and be able to stay home and or work from home for good. That's who I want to attract. Learn to start a blog with this course. Now, I'm leading people to my free course to grow my email list, but it's advice for startup blogs, learning about blogging. It's just about blogging. Okay, and that's the content that I primarily share is about blogging, blog posts, blogging versus vlogging, blog niches, pet blogs, how to make money as a blogger. It's just blog all the way home. Okay, that's what I'm going to blog about. Like I said, if I decide to really pump out, let's say, decor specific to decorating your work office, then I might end up changing the title here with a new keyword so that Pinterest starts to understand the content that I share, and I could get some more love from Pinterest, get more pinners to my blog. But that's not what I'm going to do at the moment. I'm still sharing my blog content and ways to make money with your blog. So that's the two biggest places you can put your keywords. The other place that's important are your board names. Okay, so I belong to a lot of group boards, but I do have my own boards on here. They're just sort of lower down. So for example, I have increase blog traffic. Okay, that's a keyword. And then also make sure to fill out the description of your boards. When I was reviewing Pinterest profiles on my Pinterest Audit Live, I noticed a lot of board names that were not optimized for keywords and no description for each of those boards. Okay, so it's important to add keywords where you can. So for this board, I say, do you want to start a blog? Do you want to grow your blog traffic? Learn how to grow your traffic as a brand new blogger. Blogging ideas like blog traffic tips and how to start a blog for moms. This is littered with keywords. Blogging ideas, blog traffic, new blogger, start a blog, traffic tips, start a blog for moms. All of that are potential keywords on Pinterest. We have lots of places that you can put your keywords. The other place to put a keyword for Pinterest is the title. Okay, the title here. So I have linked my Pinterest profile to my blog. So whenever I pin from my blog, it grabs the title and my blog name, which is Twins Mommy. I can go to Twins Mommy. I can look at this blog post that I created and I can save it. I can go to blogger tips. I can see it now, and it's using the blog topic or the blog title that I have. Now you can change it, but it's not going to change the title. What I would do is I would create a new pin if I wanted to optimize it. So even though I can edit the pin with a new title here, it's not going to change the title that I have already. It's up to you what you want to do with that. If you feel like, oh, this is not going to reach anything. And ideally, I can create an alternate pin and then set it up so that it's more optimized for keywords. But sometimes the keywords that I use in Google doesn't translate to the keywords that are on Pinterest. This is not going to rank very well or stand out. But if I use a term like, I don't know, successful blogging or successful tips and add that in there, then that would work. I focus my keyword strategy with any alternate pins that I will upload. And then I can really pinpoint the SEO topics and the SEO keywords there. Okay, so all the places, and I can show you that. So all the places that you can have the keyword or at least manipulate the keywords are with your title here, with your bio here, with the board names and the board descriptions. With your pins, only if you're uploading right to Pinterest. So if I'm going to go and do that, I go to Canva to create a pin. I'll just create one of these pins here, okay? And I'm going to name it successful blogging tips because I know that's a keyword. And then I'm just going to grab some photos that I have already and just put them here. Okay, so I'm going to get rid of this. Successful blogging tips to stand out. Okay, because this is all about standing out, being visible. So I need to put some kind of indication there. Okay, so I have something like this, change the name of blog, and now I can share this and make it more optimized for that keyword. So once it's downloaded, I just go here to create pin I grab it here, grab the URL. So I add the link, and then I can create a new title. So I believe this was 5. So 5 successful blogging tips to stand out. And I'm going to put as a new blogger. That's optimized. I've mentioned in other videos that I use Jasper AI. Actually, they have a Pinterest description template or recipe card that does a great job doing this for me. But if I was just doing this completely manually, then I would naturally just focus on the keywords that I have here. Learn how to make your blog stand out with these successful blogging tips from a 6-figure blogger, something like that. I'm going to choose the board, which I think is blogging ideas. And then as far as topics, very hard to find anything in my niche. Content marketing, work. Let's see. Yeah, sometimes I can get something small business, I think. Small business ideas. All right, so something like that. And then I can press publish. This is more optimized with the keyword here and in the right board that's about blogging. Those are the places to put your keywords on Pinterest that are the best places to put them. My suggestion though is if you don't have these in place, I don't want you to go right now and then spend hours changing your board names, adding descriptions to your boards, or uploading lots of pins, because a drastic change to your profile is not going to do well. You have to do this slowly and methodically. If your title isn't optimized, that's the first thing you need to do. Just play with that and then save it and let it sit there for a week. Then go in and change the next part, which might be your bio. Change that. Let that sit for a week. And then the next part is, do 5 boards and then wait a week and do another 5 boards and wait a week and do another 5 boards, just the name. And then you go back and do the description. Okay. You need to approach this slowly and consistently so that over time, Pinterest knows that you are tweaking your profile, because every time you do that, things are going to shift. Pinterest is going to get some more information and things like that. Okay. So I want you to be careful with that, because I don't want you to do all these changes and then realize that your Pinterest profile is tanking. Okay, so don't do that. All right, and if you need more help with your Pinterest marketing, go ahead and pick up my new ebook, 15 Genius Pinterest Secrets for Bloggers. It really is a lifesaver. People have been telling me that they've never heard of these secrets before. So please grab it and start using it to optimize your profile over the next couple weeks, okay? All right, like this video, give it a thumbs up, and I'll see you in the next video.